Alright, so here you go. This is Godzilla, if anybody was wondering. That's my cat that was outside making come inside noises. But you probably couldn't hear that. But anyway, who doesn't like Godzilla? Everybody likes Godzilla. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch. This guy. Alright, so I have placed my coordinate system to scale the hinge by, and I'm going to do a non-uniform scale, so I'm going to unselect uniform scaling. I'm going to change from scale about centroid to scale about coordinate system, and it'd be nice if it selected that automatically for me, but it doesn't, so I'll select it. And let's say 0.33, so x and y 0.33. And z will stay the same because I don't want it to change size in the z direction. And so now, if I make a section view, that looks like pretty good size for that pin. That should do me pretty well, right? And so then, like before, I'm going to hide this coordinate system. And so, like before, I will hide this. I will copy this, translate, rotate, copy. Okay, and then I will. I need to. Because I changed this, but I scaled this by 33% in a couple planes, now my overhang is a lot less. So first I'm going to move these out, back out. So if it did a third of 0.75, that would be 25 each. So I need to go back out 50 thousandths to get about the same, right? And so then I roll back to after that. And actually, let me undo that, because now I can hide this guy and then roll back to after it where I copied it, and now I have my copy showing. And then I will move the okay, this is the copy. Ooh, did I mess that other one up? I have to check and make sure I didn't mess that other one up. Oh wait, no, I don't want to no, I do want to scale that one up. I may have not selected enough faces on the previous similar thing I did. Okay, anyway, we'll see how it plays out. Oh, no, 0.02, not 0.05. Right, and so now, if I do Shift Tab here, I just know that it's bringing everything back. So yeah, you can see I have no gap here. I'm going to go back before I forget that. This move face needed more to be on more faces. Needed to also be here. And can I hide this guy? No. Hide. Hide. Hide that guy. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm not sure if yep, okay, that worked. Alright, so now I have that gap like I wanted, and now I have these guys, and now I have to mirror these guys along this plane. And actually my phone just made a charming little blingy noise, which means that my fine lady friend who owns this fine lady friend here just texted me. I'm going to finish what I'm doing, because you know, sometimes you just gotta give it a minute for lots of good reasons, for my own sanity. Too nice. Anyway, you don't care about that. And so I mirror this. I tell you what, though, if you want to have a girl ask you out, it's a lot of fun if she just bought a brand new off-road buggy. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, anyway, enough that TMI. All right, what was I doing? I'm distracted. It's because features. Don't select features. Select the bodies, and then filter and the bodies. Okay, and I also need to, well, let's subtract first. I will combine subtract from this guy, this guy. Alright, that looks like it worked. And same here. Subtract from this guy, this guy. That looks like that worked. But then I need to connect the hinge to these guys. So I'm just going to put a sketch on here. Oh, because I'm in selection filter. Sketch here, G for convert. Select here, G for convert. Extrude. Draft. And I don't know, 30. Yeah, we'll call it good. I think if I combine all these, if I merge results, I think it'll only merge to the hinge, which is what I want. Ooh, I'm gonna have to print myself some support here. I just realized. Otherwise, that's gonna get ugly. Although that ugliness could actually contribute nicely to the springy action, but nah, it's gonna make it ugly. Forget that. So before I do that, I'm going to beef this up as I had said that I was going to do. But you can see what's going on here now. Let me change this color. This white is so hard to see. For some reason I made this template this white, and that is a mistake because I can never see what's going on. Although I can usually tell what's going on just because I'm used to the software. I'm going to, for this hell of it, I'm going to go to organic liquid orange juice. I don't even know why I never do that, but I'm going to do it this time. Alright, so now it's actually a good idea. As I thought of it, I'm like, you know what, 'cause it's going to be kind of transparent. And it's obviously no pulp orange juice. I prefer pulp orange juice. Although, lately, I've been drinking no juice. I've instead been going for whole fruit. And the pounds have been just flying off. Well, I also play hockey 3 times a week and other stuff. But anyway, so we're looking good, except for I need to reinforce this area a little bit. So I'm going to save. I'm going to do my backup routine. Alt F8 and sort by date and drag and drop with holding the control gives me a backup copy, as you can see. It's an excellent tip from an old man that's been around the block a million times. All right, so now let's save once more for good measure. Unnecessary. All right, so now what I'm going to do here is a little something like this. Whoa, that was not necessarily what I want to do. Let's okay, so this guy's fixed. This guy's not fixed. Okay, so let's give this a dimension. Let's call that, that should be good. 1/4 inch or so. Why is that blue? Oh, because this is, let's just make this in line with this. So now that is defined fully, that line. And this I want as a driven. That was my mistake. I had that driving. So I'm going to do something like this. That ought to be much better. So now it repositions this because I did it on that midpoint of that line. So that looks pretty good. A little goofy looking, but I'm fine with it. And I am going to go back to before this. I'm going to add a fillet here of, I don't know, inch? Sure. And I'm going to add a fillet here and here. Ah, this line get goofy. Whoa, not how I drew it up. I'm going to trim that back to there. I'm going to trim this, and then I'm going to just select that and make that and that coincident. And it doesn't want to do that. Why doesn't it want to do that? I don't understand why it's not happy with that. Oh, now it'll let me do it though. That was weird. Sometimes Solidworks is a little quirky. Ah, no, it didn't like that, as a matter of fact. Alright, fine, be like that. I'll put it like so. And then I'll just extend this. How do you like that? and then I'll trim it. And then I'll put a dimension on it. I showed that thing who's boss. Huh? Alright, let's make that collinear with that. And why is that not defined? Oh, it is. For a second it looked blue. Right there, it looks blue. No. Somewhere it looked blue. Anyway, I'm seeing things. Okay. How are we doing? That's not, that's probably good. Let's roll back to past everything. And I need to... doing that has precluded the necessity of supports almost. So what I can do is just modify the shape a little more, and then it will preclude. So I'm just going to go like this. I know I'm going to break my fillet, but I'm fine with that. Let's make this construction. Rebuild. Redefine the fillet. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Alright. I think we actually have potentially working stuff. What did I... Oh, I didn't finish filleting that one because I found that weirdness. So let's go back to filleting this guy and give it a reasonable radius. Right? And let's throw some radii on this handle here. So let's go like so. I'm going to do a non-circular. I'm going to do a, let's see, conic row. And let's go, if I go 0.2, is that what I want? No, that's the other way. I want so only 0.7 or so. So it sort of squares it off, but curved, if that makes any sense. And because I'm doing that because I also want to do it here. Right? And so now it's on the bottom. So this should still print okay. And still support the spring part. And so now, if let me put a tiny radius on here. That's going to be circular though. And we'll call that 0.02, 0.015. Yeah, I like that better. Actually, you know what? That would have ended up there anyway, just because of the line width. And let's get rid of these sharp corners, just because I can. And because I'll hurt myself if I don't. And similar here. Similar here. I can make those a little bigger. Does that break it? Yeah, 0.06 too much. 0.04. 0.04 too much. 0.03. 0.03 it is. Sold. Ah, and also here. This guy. Will it let me do the conic row here? It does. Nice. And he's going to be a little sharp. I'll do that separately. I will make this, let's see, 0.01. Just a little bit. You don't want to make it point. That's, I want that circular. 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 And 0.02 is probably too big. No, okay, 0.02 works. Okay, and so then if I roll to the end, what's broken? Extrude thin? Oh, it's just missing a something. Something isn't happy with the sketch. I'll fix it just in case it's something important. I doubt it's anything important. Oh, it is something important. It is something important. Whoa. I'm just going to go like that and call it good enough. Yeah, good enough. Okay, I think it's done. That's what I think. Gee, that's looking a little flimsy in here, though. What do we think? I think I don't... especially with PLA. A little flimsy. I could really... I know what I'll do. I'm going to roll back to a 4 this. I'm going to hit save. F for... Oh, I did the wrong side. Roll back. And I'm going to make this line. Let's get rid of this angle. And do a little something like this. I mean, for anybody that didn't get it, that was like a Tone Loc reference. That's old, I am. If you know who Tone Loc is, you're old. Looking good. Still a little flimsy there, but you know what? I can do this too. I don't need that much. Whoa, what's going on there? I don't need this. I can go 0.12. Eighth of an inch going to be enough? I'm saying 1/8 inch is going to be enough. What? Oh, what? Wow. That's better. Alright, let's go roll to the end. Shut off the sketches. See how it looks. The orange juice thing is kind of messing up my vision a little bit. So let's do this. Let's make this one motor oil. Body. And make this one whiskey. Oh, and we have another one. So this one could be dark beer. Right? They're so close to each other. It's goofy, but you get the basic idea. So we have basically 4 parts here. 4 independent parts. Let's do this. Let's... I broke my... What fillet did I break? I broke a fillet. Where was it? Oh. Not sure exactly why that broke. Well, what if I make it smaller? Come on. I'll make it circular. I'm just getting impatient. What? Fine. Yeah. Just when I thought I was done. Oh, is it making that tangent? Did I even make that tangent? I know I made it close to tangent. Is it actually tangent? It's not even tangent. Okay, so it wasn't that. Oops. It was not that. This guy does not need to be co-radial with that guy. That's what I'm saying. But why is it doing that? Why? Must be a coincidence. Oh. This symmetrical is not helping. I find though when I get in situations like this, it's going to fight me for a long time. And then that's going to fight me. That's not cool. Going black every time I do that. Very not cool. Hey, perfect. Alright, now I'm just making myself mad. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Make a new arc like so. And a tangent arc to there. And we'll make both of these construction. And does that make anything else? Did I break even more now? What did I break? Oh. Oh. 0.06. 0.06. Alright, clear selections. This guy. Okay, lets me do it here. 0.12. Lets me do it there. That's what I care about. It's going to let me. Why does it no longer really do that? Oh. Well, jeez. Maybe we do that other thing for nothing. Fine. Okay. And this guy. Whoa. It's like a knife edge there. Clear these guys. Just do this one. Ah. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm calling that good enough. And I'm just doing a little exploded view. Just to show you the parts. Not a copy. And this guy. And this guy. No, 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 no. This guy. Right? So there are our parts for our print-in-place plastic removal El Tulio. You didn't know I was bilingually illiterate, did you? Alright, so save that. Let's just roll back to 4 of these guys. And I will save this as a step file. I typically would save it as a STL file, but Creality Print now allows you to do step files. Use step files. So I'm going to say step file. Pliers, and it is 1017 A because it's my first step file of the day. And is that all it's going to do? Okay, and then I will go into Creality Print Slicer, which is not yet open, so that'll take a second. Let's review the pictures. So, oops, she looks hot in that picture. She is hot anyway, but anyway, it's not her. It's a cartoon over her head. Because what kind of goofball would I be to put her picture up? And there's this is actual photographical footage of me after a hockey game, and holding Godzilla. And so there's her daughter. She looks like a cartoon. It's weird. And this is she owns the blue KRX here. That would be not. That's a cartoon. That's a cartoon. That's not her. And my friend Joe Thornton. Former Boston Bruin, former San Jose Shark. I think he retired. Anyway, my buddy's beard reminded me of Joe Thornton because I was looking for this hockey guy. And this is her mom, and I didn't have to put a cartoon over her because she's facing the other direction. So there. Okay, and this is my badass electric fat bike. And you're saying, yes, I do have one of these Can-Ams, and it's all super hopped up, and I prefer to ride my electric fat bike. So there. And it's funny, I actually do go out riding with side-by-sides in an electric fat bike. So there, because it's a lot of fun. And, I should show you that picture. Okay, so by now, Creality Print should be open. There it is. And let's go File, Open, and Clients and Projects, and I have to say Step File, File Type. I guess that's not on the screen. File Type, Step File. All right, and so 1017A pliers, and hopefully I have a good nylon profile here. I haven't printed with. Oh, this thing's freaking huge. Bigger than I was thinking. That happens to me all the time. Or smaller than I was thinking happens sometimes. All right, nylon carbon fiber. No. Where's my nylon? Nylon. Okay. Let's see what we have for settings for nylon. Layer height, sure. Shells, three. Let's go. And that nylon's pretty strong, actually. And it's 4 top and bottom layers. Let's go 4 and 6 and 6, and infill, let's say 33% infill. I do want it to be kind of strong. Infill line multiplier, interesting. Speeds, that seems fast. Okay, initial layer print speed 100. So these are all default. That's a little scary to me because it seems like I would have adjusted these to my preference. I think, and I've noticed before, I think Creative Print Slicer may be losing some of my custom settings sometimes, but I don't know. Whatever. Sports, don't need sports. Material 230. That sounds low. That sounds super low. What are you talking about, 230? Auto Waffle 90. No wonder why those other nylon parts I printed looked fuzzy. I mean, they work. They came out super strong. Yeah, I gotta look up the temperatures for that. Hold on. Yeah, so Overture nylon says print at 250 to 270. And so I don't know why this is 230. It's obviously not what I used before. And I actually like to go over temperature because I'm printing fast. So I'm actually going to say 280. And initial 250. 250, 255. And final 280. And build plate temperature. That's probably fine. And what's my cooling? I don't even know what's my. I don't even know what I should do for cooling. I'm just gonna call this good. Build plate adhesion, I want none. If it falls off, I'll add it later. Oops, none. All right, and then I am going to slice a Rooney. Grab my memory stick, shove it in the hole. Put it in there. Alright, and that is looking like it might actually work. And export to local. F. I'm gonna tell it that I'm gonna put in the file name nylon. I'll figure out PA is nylon, polyamide, however you want to pronounce it. It's nylon. All right, we have G code. Open it, eject, and And we are good to go. I'm going to go print this. Pay attention. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, share with your friends, comment, ridicule, whatever floats your boat.